Today, we do a few little things. Mainly just doing some maintenance stuff. This has started making a wheel bearing whine noise. It's got a wheel bearing that seems to be screaming. So we're going to try to figure out which one and then see how imminent the problem is. What needs to be put in neutral. We'll check the back ones without it being in neutral.
Beauty of front wheel drive, I guess.
The good thing, there's not any wiggle. That's paint.
You spin me right round, baby. I'm sorry.
There's a little bit of a grind noise, but I'm not getting the squeak anywhere. And no wiggle.
No. I'm mainly hearing brake.
Yeah, it's brake drag.
Yeah, which is normal. Why does it sound like you're winding?
Because I think this is the wheel bearing that's going.
Why does it? Why am I hearing it in the front passenger side then?
Because it's echoing. But hear that? That's probably a bearing starting to go.
Right.
But it's still, it doesn't have any wiggle. And it's still spinning freely. So it's just starting to go. It's going to be noisy. With an older car, what you normally do is you take it off and you pack it back with grease and put it back together, and it would get rid of the noise and to make the bearings keep going for a while. Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe these are sealed bearings. I don't know. Pull the wheel. I don't know if we can do anything to grease it.
Okay. He's going to pull the wheel and I'm going to put it in neutral. Here we go. So I had to show this off. It's in neutral, right? See neutral? Giant N on the screen. Giant green N on the gear shifter. Now check this out.
Neutral is not neutral.
That's not neutral.
You can't put it in neutral when the car is off either. It only goes into drive. And it was more neutral in park than it is in neutral with the car off.
Let go of your foot. And there it goes again. That is idle, not neutral. There is something wrong with this car, sir.
It may be something with the transmission. I don't know, because this transmission doesn't have... It's weird. It's an automatic. It's a standard automatic, but it's weird on the fact of how it works. You can't shift it when the car's off. So I wonder if it has something to do with an electric connection or something. I don't know. Does anybody know Lexus transmissions is this normal?
We're going to fiddle and find out. So this is our current running theory.
I'm guessing the neutral on this automatic doesn't completely disengage the torque converter. The wheels are completely turned. You can stop these wheels fairly easily now, but it's a little hard to turn reverse. But they'll turn just a little bit, and my guess is that the transmission's in neutral, but the torque converter is not completely disengaged, so it's still getting turbidity from the transmission, even in neutral. So it's providing a little bit of forward motion.
Turbidity. Remember, you heard it here first. A new word. Turbidity.
I'm patenting it.
What we got going on so far?
Yeah, and so far also, the front ones, with it turned and engaged, I'll get you to turn this wheel the other way, but I'm not seeing any issues. Yeah, front's good. I think it's rear wheel bearings, passenger side probably more so. So, front seems to be good to straighten up your wheel and turn the car off. Yeah, as I expected, this is completely sealed.
Show that off.
But you can see the hub here, and it just holds on with 4 bolts in the back, if you can see them.
Let me turn the light on
So
they can see. There you go.
But this is the hub, and it's held on with 4 bolts in the back, and it's still sturdy and tight. It's just starting to make grinding noises, but there's no real way to get in there. Oil. I'll put some penetrating on it and see if it helps a little bit. Not your bolt penetrator. Not. This is going to be this stuff because it doesn't attract moisture and it doesn't eat through stuff and it's stable. And Kit hates the smell of it. But this stuff will, I'll see if it gets in there and kind of quiets it down a little bit. Maybe gets it going a little bit better. Maybe regenerates the grease in there. But yeah, it's going to be a replace job. But it's not so bad that, I mean, it's still spinning okay. It's got a little bit of resistance, but it's not squealing. It's not loose. It just is going to need done in the near future. We'll do both rear ones probably. The other one was making a little bit of noise. Of all crazy things, that already feels better. Not planned. But as you can see, it doesn't just spin freely. It's going to be stiff. It needs replaced. But that seems to be loosening up a little bit. But it's always got resistance though. And the patch side is about the same. But hey, it's a little bit. It'll help a little bit, and this isn't imminent failure, so it should be okay until we can get the parts and get the time. Well, that helped. It got rid of the weird tick, but they're still stiff bearings, so these rear hubs are going to need replaced in the near future. It's quieted it down some though, but they should spin a lot freer than that.
But yeah, that'll be a future video coming up.
Yeah. But one thing you want to check, see, I'm pulling in and out and pulling back and forth, and it's not moving any, so there's no wiggle in it at all. So it's not failed, it's just wearing out.
What about up and down?
Yeah, it doesn't move up and down either.
What about side to side?
Nope, we're in or out.
What about in circles?
Not as good as it should.
What about counterclockwise?
About the same.
Okay.
Not a perfect fix, but you got to scrub from the brakes because it's brake pad, but the tick's gone.
Oh no, not the tick.
Yep. Tick is gone, so that's a little improvement. They still need replaced, but at least it helped.
The tick was canceled?
Yep.
Darn, I like that show. Again?
It's always canceled.
Yeah.
Be canceled. Well, it depends. Are you counting how many shows have been canceled or how many times even the concept was canceled?
True. Alright. But yeah, the annoying tick, 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 tick when he was rotating the tire is now
gone.
Not in the tire, so that'll help some.
It's not a permanent fix, but it'll help for a little while, and it's just on the list of things we need to do to this car. That'll be it for this episode, so like, share, subscribe, and see you next time.
How are we feeling tonight under starlit skies? Tell me that you trust in me. How far can we go?